Today, guys, I have some really sad news. My guinea pig, Pip, the oldest one, got killed by a cat, or probably a cat, we don't know. So, yeah, she died. G'day guys, I'm AJ and welcome to Guina Films. It happened a month ago now. Yeah, so it's very sad and I'll tell you how it happened. So, it was a Saturday night and every Saturday night I watch a movie with my family. Now, for a long time, I've had the guinea pigs be free range. I opened the doors for their cage at 7 o'clock and then I put them in at 7 o'clock. And then when I was putting the guinea pigs in at 7 o'clock, right before our movie was going to start, and my family was really angry because I went outside before the movie started, and they're like, "We're just about to start it!" And, yeah, and then I went to put them in. My heart was racing because I knew that my family really wanted me to do it, and then I heard a big noise in the bushes, like a big possum or something. That's what I thought it was. But I had this crawl go down my spine, and I couldn't find Caramel or Pip in the cage. So, in either of the cages, I have two. And so I was really, really freaking out. But I had to go back to watch the movie, and it happened before. They have just not been in the mood to go in, and they just wanted to have a little more explore or something like that. Happened a lot with Chocolate Bullet. So I just thought that if I tapped the cage and put the food in there, they'd come back to get it. But, by the time the movie had ended, I was so tired and just went to sleep after that and forgot to actually check to see if they were in and close the doors. Next morning, after I woke up, I went outside and had this bad feeling in my throat, in my tummy, because I knew that Pip had, not been there. And also that Caramel had not been there, and I just got her, and if I had killed Caramel, I would kill myself. Maybe not that, but I don't know. I'd feel super guilty. Yeah, and so, yeah. I knew that Caramel was very fast, but I don't think she's very good at detecting danger. So what I imagine would have happened is that Pip would have told Caramel to run, and then Caramel just would have run for it. And then Pip saw her run, or something like that, and she ran for it as well to, protect Caramel, but then the fox, cat, whatever big animal it was, came and just grabbed Pip. Now, whatever this was fast, and it has sharp claws because it ripped Pip in half. There was so much fur everywhere. I thought that it was feathers. I thought that there was this big dead chicken on the ground. And at first I thought it couldn't be Pip because I could not see the blackness of her head. But as I called the guinea pigs over to feed them, Pip didn't come out. And so I went over to the carcass thing, whatever it's called when it's a dead body, and it was Pip. And it was just horrible. Luckily, Caramel and Chocobo weren't too traumatized. But Squeak, she stayed in a cage. It would take a lot of convincing for her to go out for training. But other than that, she just stayed in the cage, sleeping, brooding. And I've only heard of guinea pigs doing this when they're in pain or when they're sick. I've seen other guinea pigs before, when Pip lost Lucy, she was very sad. But she didn't do that. So when Squeak did that, that just broke my heart. Seriously. But after 3 days, Squeak decided to get out more often, and now she's like grazing and everything. After this happened, I knew that I could not let this happen again, so I had to make sure this problem was solved. First, I decided to make sure that a cat wouldn't come and kill a guinea pig, especially not in my yard again. So I went over to what my brother calls the hippie house in my neighborhood. They have about 8 cats. I knew that they had like at least 4, but it turns out they have about 8. Whoa, they have a lot of cats. So I talked to one of the guys there. There's like multiple people living there. He was really nice, but he said that he couldn't keep all his cats in, but that one of his roommates couldn't keep all the cats in because there's a hole in the window and he can't do anything about it. That makes sense for a hippie house. So I sadly went off and had to think of something else. First, my Facebook friends in the guinea pig clubs and stuff said that I should just keep them in all the time and just, only let them out when I'm watching them. But that'd be very cruel for the guinea pigs because they love exploring, and Caramel would be super upset. So I let them out for now and just had to try to think of something else. Then I remembered that my brother Ziggy is always watching over them anyway. He's like always looking down at the guinea pigs on the trampoline, like all day, because his favorite thing in the world is jump on a trampoline. So I didn't have to worry about watching over them because my little brother always does that. But he always comes into the house at 5 o'clock. So if I just put the guinea pigs in the cage at 5 o'clock, then there would be no problem. And plus, no, big predators come down or eat animals. They don't come out until nighttime. The only things that could really do that is dogs. And I'm in a small suburb, so they would be on leads. I imagine people who live in America, there's raccoons and stuff. We don't live in America, we live in Australia, where all the breadback spiders and stuff and snakes like to hide in dark corners like the cages themselves. So really the outside is safer than the cage. So I knew that I had to let them run around, and so I just had to put them in earlier at 5 o'clock, and everything was fine. It was great. The guinea pigs are great so far. And then after 3 days, Squeak stopped brooding and came out and didn't just be fine with the training, but started grazing with all the other guinea pigs, and they were happy. And what is so beautiful is that now that Pip isn't there to have a grudge on Chocolate Bullet, Chocolate Bullet and Squeak are being friends, and it's so cute. I just want them all to be a family, but they just have this rule now that only 2 can be in the one cage, and I'm trying to teach them to be flexible, so it's a bit hard. But they're working on it, and Caramel, I think, is going to be a great mother when I get a new guinea pig. So when Caramel grows up a bit more, I'm going to get a new guinea pig and get her to be the best trained guinea pig ever, because Caramel is awesome at being trained. She's the first guinea pig that I have successfully got to spin without them stealing my food. And Caramel has tried to steal my food, but she will keep spinning until she gets the food. Even if it's a tiny diced piece of apple, she will do it, and then she'll do it again, not thinking, hey, but I'll only get a small piece. She'll just do it again because she loves me. She is so cute. If it was Chocolate Bullet, she'd try to do it, then try to snap it off me. She couldn't snap it off me, and she would just give up and say, hey, I don't want to do this. You're only going to do this for me. Pip, tried to do it, but same as Chocolate Bullet, and then Squeak's just too lazy in general. Or too scared of me or something like that. But Caramel is so determined, cheeky, and the best leader guinea pig that I think that she will have success. And so that is what is motoring me on to continue being happy about guinea pigs, even though I've had this tragedy. So if you've got a guinea pig that you definitely, like, if your guinea pig has just had a lot of babies and you live somewhere in Australia, New South Wales, Sydney, in the Northern Beaches, and you live nearby and your guinea pig has just babies or something, I'm looking for a girl baby. I don't need it anytime soon, so if you're like, your guinea pig's pregnant, that'd be awesome. So just like contact me at the comments below or in my Facebook account. My Facebook account is called Cara Kent. You call me AJ there, please. But my account is called Cara Kent. It's only called that because no other name was available. Not because my name isn't AJ. My name is AJ. Yeah. So yeah. Thanks for listening, guys. I'm sorry that this is so late. I will do some more videos. Bye!